Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about succulents and how I propagate and care for them. Succulents, for those who may not know, originated from dry desert places. They get their name from their thick, sap-filled leaves. The leaves help them to survive in extremely warm conditions. That's why you hear many persons saying that you do not need to water these plants as often since they thrive in sunlight and dry air. Succulents come in a variety of colors, from the blues to greens, purples, pinks, oranges, and even reds. They also come in a variety of sizes. Now, cacti are considered succulents, but not all succulents are considered cacti. How can you tell it's a cactus? They identify themselves with their thorns. Now, I know that there are a variety of methods as to how persons propagate, but in this video, I'll be showing you what works best for me. Here I took some leaves and placed them on a platter. Some people like to leave this for a day or two to callus before planting. I usually place it on the soil immediately. Now, it is recommended that you use a cactus mix for the best growing results of your succulents or cacti. This mix is usually much lighter than the normal potting mix and drains extremely well. Now, I did not have any cacti or succulent mix, so I created my own by using half potting mix and half sand. Sand usually helps create proper drainage for my succulents or cacti. The next step is pretty simple. It's just a matter of waiting for the succulents to grow, and after 2 weeks, you should see some new growth. Now, I do advise that you be patient with these little ones. Succulents are generally slow growers, but the wait is definitely worth it. You'll get a variety of beautiful succulents. Let's talk a little bit about plant care. Have you ever noticed that your succulents looks nice and intact 1 minute, and after a few weeks it looks elongated or stretched? This is because it's not getting sufficient sunlight, which causes it to stretch to where the source of the light is. Succulents that are lighter in color prefer sunny areas, whilst the much darker or greener types can tolerate a bit of shade. Some of these darker types are kept indoors or in offices. Succulents, although delicate, are not afraid to stand and shine in the sun. Let's talk a little bit about the pests. Some people experience mealybug, scale, or even root mealybug. I haven't experienced any of these, but what I have experienced is snail infestation. They would have eaten a lot of my succulents over some time. So ensure that you do regular checks to make sure that they are not being bombarded by any type of pests. Water. Try not to water this plant too often. This can cause more harm than good. You can water when the soil is completely dry. Now, because I live in Trinidad, my climate is a bit different from some. Although I don't have winter or snow to deal with, I do have the rainy season, and I have to ensure that these plants are cared for during that time to avoid rotting or extreme loss. Too much water can destroy your succulents. Caring for succulents during the rainy season can be made easy. If your succulents are outdoors in containers, you have the option of bringing them indoors, keeping them under grow lights or by a well-lit windowsill. Or they can stay outdoors, but do ensure that the container that they are placed in has proper drainage so that the water can drain quickly. If they are planted in your garden bed outdoors in a raised bed or an outdoor rock garden, ensure that water does not settle where your succulents are planted. Succulent care is pretty easy and does not require any hard work. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye and happy gardening.